Yo, bro. So this book completely changed my life. I basically treat this as my Bible. I'm not a Christian, so this is my Bible, in fact. But yeah, man, I thought like because this helped me so much, I just wanted to share some insights with you because maybe my perception of the book will be different than yours, and then my perception of the book, my insights would really help. So the first chapter is about stop hoping for completion of anything in life. Let me sit a little bit more comfortable. I hope you can see that. Okay. So stop hoping for completion of anything in life. That basically just means stop hoping for X to do X. I always used to do this. I was always like, oh, first I'll make money and then I'll pursue my purpose. First I'll finish school and then I'll start working hard. First I'll get experience, and then I'll start making YouTube videos. All this shit. I would do this so often. But the reason you shouldn't do it is because you'll never complete these type of things. The only thing you can really like fulfill is your purpose. I don't know if that's actually true, but okay, yeah, that is true. When you wait for materialistic things to do any other things, the answer to when you have enough is always more. You'll not really any. Okay, wait. The answer is this is a nice angle, bro. I like this. I just the way it's superior, man. This in the back, little coffee here. I like this setting, man. But the answer is always more. If you say, okay, when are materialistic things enough? You'll never have enough money. You'll never have enough muscle to start anything else, like what you were waiting for. So, yeah, I completely agree with that. The second point is live with an open heart, even when it hurts. Well, I don't know if I really understand this, but the way I perceive it is just purpose is all about loving and giving, and that you should also do that when you're hurt, when you don't feel like you can love. Then even then, should you try to give your gift to the world. And am I looking at the camera? Is it there or there? Okay, it's there. So, but very professional YouTube channel, boys. But okay, yeah. So basically, just always live with an open heart and act out of love, even when it's hard or even when you don't really feel like doing it. Just try to do your best with that. It also mentions physical practice where you just basically just put your chest put your chest like just put your shoulders back and just take a deep breath when you like feel in the moment that you're being hurt. So when someone says something mean to you, when I don't know, your business fails, whatever, just all the way into your stomach first and then to your chest. So yeah, feels nice. Now way more zen. Then live as if your father were dead. That's chapter 3. This is such a good one. So it basically just meant, okay, your father has certain expectations with you, and a lot of people, including me, will try to live up to that expectation, and therefore live inauthentically. Therefore, do things that they don't really want to do, and just do that to please their dad. But I don't think it only applies to your dad. For me, it didn't, at least. Like it applied way more to my friends and my surroundings than my dad. My dad doesn't really like influence me in that way, which is really nice. But if he doesn't, this is a great chapter. So you should basically live life on your own terms. I think a better way to put this chapter as is live as if you were dead. I actually had a conversation with this about my mom, and then she gave me this insight. Bro, she reads so many books, so she has like these nuggets of wisdom everywhere that just surprised me. But live as if you were dead, as if people's perception of you really like didn't matter. Because if you're dead, it doesn't really matter, right? So live as if you are already dead. I think that's like way more impactful, because your father is not the only person that can influence you. Then know your real edge and don't fake it. So basically, just know where your comfort zone ends. Just know, okay, I'm in my comfort zone right now, and now I'm not. So bro, I used to first. Did the fire just wait? Yo, bro, just a quick interruption in this video. I did talk about it this video that I'm gonna launch a community, and I didn't launch it, but it's ready. You can sign up now. It's gonna be completely free. There's gonna be so much value. We're gonna be this, bro. I'm so hyped for this. A lot of people have already signed up, like-minded people like you. We're all gonna be on self-improvement. I'm gonna make a course for you guys, bro. I'm so hyped for this. Just click on the first link in the description now. You can sign up for something. I don't know, bro. Just join the community, man. Well, I don't have any wood anymore. Well, it's alright. But yeah, at first of all, I was just living in my comfort zone. But then, like, I was just a Jeffrey basically. I was not doing shit. I was playing video games all day. I was eating junk. I was just being comfortable. And as you know, being comfortable doesn't really grow you as a man. So then I watched a lot of Hamza. And I became, okay, discipline is good, suffering is good, but then I pushed way too far. Like my comfort zone was, like my edge was here, but I pushed here because of ego. And because I thought, oh, I have to do this because David Goggins, whatever, discipline, and I pushed like to here for a long time. That was way beyond my edge. I think that's a chapter that's coming up right now as well. Live just beyond your edge, not too far. So the way you kind of know where your edge is, first of all, you need to be very mindful and aware. You can't just see, oh, or actually like a very good way to actually practically do this, because this sounds very vague and it's like, okay, know your edge, okay, nice, I don't know what to do with that. Just say, okay, my skill level, write down your skill level. I still need to do this as well, but I got this advice from someone else, so I have to take an action. I'm actually doing that right now. Okay, I don't have a pen, so I'm not doing it right now, but I'll do it after this. I promise you that I'm sticking to that. So first write down like your skill level and everything that you're doing, or hopefully authentically. So say, okay, I am a 5 at health. And what's like a 5? So yeah, just honestly answer this for yourself. What skill level are you at? And then do things that are aligned to your skill level, or like we're going to talk about later, just above your skill level. And then that's how you practically figure out your edge. Then always hold on to your deepest realization. That's just basically, okay, if you have a really big realization, if you think like, oh fuck, I really need to do this, take action on that. Like I just had, like, oh, I need to still take action on it. Always hold on to that. And yeah, just take action on that. The first sentence of this part or chapter, or what's this called in there? I don't know. Like just this, the 5, is make your life an ongoing process of being who you are at your deepest, most easeful levels of being. So the thing that's really stuck with me recently is that you should keep like discovering the unknown, making the unknown known. I have this in so many areas of my life. I have this thought that I want to make my room like the ultimate self-improvement area, and I want to go camping like in the wild with my grandma and just see if I survive this. I have a lot of these desires that I don't know like why I have them, or they're really unknown. It's just like a new map, a new level that I haven't really discovered. It's like you're playing a video game and you're in on the map and it's all grayed out, it's all question marks, and until you walk there, you don't know what's going to be there. So that's the thing I've really been trying to do recently, on discovering the unknown, basically. So yeah, man. Never change your mind just to please a woman. That's a really good one. So never ever when your woman says something, just go along with her or say like, oh yeah, sure, because you say it. No. You are a masculine man. You need to, or a masculine man always thinks about things and just critically analyzes the situation and then makes the best decision based on that. He doesn't just think, oh, okay, this is my opinion. My woman says that, so I'm changing. That's feminine. Change is feminine. Masculinity is just staying on the same thing. Now, I'm not. This the book is not suggesting that you can never take your woman's advice because that's not the case. Sometimes your woman is probably right. But always analyze it and think about it. I don't even think this is just for your woman. This is just in general. I would say this is never change your mind. I would say that's a better way to put this. Never change your mind just to please the world. So always think of things critically. Don't just listen to me because I'm saying this to you right now. Actually think about this. Okay, is this actually a good thing to do? Is just critically think about every single. I don't know why I always do this. I used to do this from like kindergarten basically. I was in kindergarten and the teacher would tell me to like, I don't know, draw some shit. And I would be like, why? Because I'm your teacher. Why does that matter? Like I would I would always think like these questions. I would always critically think. That's just something I've been gifted with. But that has really helped me so much in life. Like it's also like made me pretty like irritating in some situations for teachers, but it's gotten me way further in life. And now, yeah. So that's why I think that should be just in general, not necessarily for women, but also applies to women definitely. So the next chapter. Your purpose must come before your relationship. I agree with this. Your purpose should definitely come before your relationship. Your purpose should come before everything. If you, by the way, for the that was sick. But your purpose. Let me just first explain what purpose is, because I was in a call yesterday, purpose Q&A call, in Adonis school from Hamza. And there's this purpose teacher, Leon. And I asked Leon, do you think you have a gift for everything? So that was, I'm not going to explain that question, but the thing he said to me is that your gift is being the most authentic version of yourself. And that is your purpose. Being the most authentic version of yourself. So if you're not authentic, you're basically doing the world a disservice. And you don't want that, because then you get bad karma and you're just living an inauthentic life basically, and that's not what we want. We want to live an authentic life. So yeah, I think your purpose should come before everything. Just if you're authentic and you do things out of love, this is a realization I've had as well. If you first of all don't love yourself and you're not authentic, there is really no point in even going into a relationship. Because when you, okay, let's say, right, this cup of coffee, let's say this was overflowing. I would need to spill it out into something else, right? I would try to give the coffee to other people. Oh shit, you don't have enough coffee. Okay, let me give something. It's just overflowing. That's just the same with love. Let's say this cup. Okay, so the cup's overflowing, right, with love. Now, how easy would it be for me to give love to other people without expectation? Like I'm not. Okay, my cup is literally overflowing. I'm not expecting to get love back from that guy, or coffee back from that guy. I just want to give that guy coffee. My cup is overflowing, bro. It's gonna spill all over me. I don't want take the love, bro. Take the coffee. But the same thing applies to women, in my opinion. Like this really happened to me when I really loved myself, and I don't. Some people are gonna think that's cringe, but that's really one of the most important things in your life. Then I could say like, okay, now I can give you some love. I can give you some love. I was just way more loving to the people around me, and then from some people, I got it back, and that's basically what a relationship is: a mutual exchange in love. then obviously you have to be authentic, because yeah, it's just a, because yeah, you understand that by now. I've explained that, but yeah, man, I need to sneeze, but it's like I don't need to sneeze, but I feel like I need to sneeze. Weird feeling, bro. Beyond your edge. We talked about this literally 2 seconds, or not 2 seconds ago, but we did talk about this. Like your purpose, or just lean just beyond your edge. Oh yeah, a insight I want to share with you on this is that flow state. The flow state is a state where you're not thinking. It feels like you're working automatically. It feels like you're performing automatically. You can have that in every endeavor you engage in. I'm in a flow state right now. But the thing is, with a flow state, your challenge and skill level needs to be aligned as well. That's one of the things that need to happen for you to be in a flow state. So you need to have your skill matched with your challenge. The only thing is, the optimal range is that your skill should be 4% lower than the difficulty level. That's like the optimal range for flow to occur. So this doesn't only apply like a general level, like okay, you should just on a day-to-day basis be leading just beyond your edge. No, in specific tasks as well. And like every single task you do, lean 4% just beyond your edge. So right now I'm trying to do that by being more concise. I wasn't actually planning on doing that, but just as I read this and was saying what I just said to you, I had the realization, oh yeah, that's what I need to focus on, because I feel like that's my constraint right now. Or maybe filler words, but that doesn't matter. So just lean 4% beyond your edge with every single specific task you do as well, but also more in a general way. Do it for love. I haven't reread this recently. Oh, I did. So oh yeah, this is I like this one. So you shouldn't own. So okay, I really like this point. You should want to dominate the world and your woman. You should just want to dominate everything you do. That's basically what this chapter is about. Go in with the intention of dominating or ravishing, fucking to smithereens, as this book calls it. I will read the sentence to you. The other way to fuck. Okay, so it has an example that before that where it's just basically a bitch boy having sex, or and the other way to fuck, both to smithereens, to ravish them with your love. I don't know that word, unsheath, is to give you your true gifts despite the constant tussle of your woman and the world. To smelt your authentic gifts in this friction of opposition and surrender. To thrust love from freedom of your deep being as your body and the mind die blissfully through crucifixion of inevitable pleasure and pain, attraction and repulsion, gain and loss. A lot of those words I don't know, but yeah, the way I perceive it is just you need to go into everything with the intention of dominating, basically, and I agree with that. Don't do things half-assed. Don't. Yeah, I agree with that. Just try to. Oh yeah, a thing that really helped me is don't do what you think is required. I had this from Brandon Carter, I think. It's like a bald guy, ripped as fuck on a keto diet. But don't. Okay, I really like the analogy he gave, so I'll just retell that to you. So let's say you want to kill a fly, and you're just you're trying to clap it between your hands, you're trying to hit it, but it keeps flying away. That's what you think is required. How a G goes about destroying that fly is he guarantees that the fly will be dead. What does he do? He bombs his fucking house. He just drops a nuke on his house. Bang! The fly is dead. I really like that analogy, bro. Yeah, man. So, number 10. Enjoy your friend's criticism. This is so valuable, man, because when you are just pursuing your purpose alone, you're trying to... pursue your purpose, you will get distracted if you don't have people guiding you in the right direction, having you, like, keeping you accountable. Basically, you will get distracted at some point. You might not, some might not get distracted as quick as others, but you will get distracted at some point, and maybe in smaller ways. Maybe you just have like a little adjustment that wouldn't have happened if people called you out on your bullshit. Dave Dida mentions that once a week you should discuss what you're doing with your life, with your friends, and just talk about the things you're doing and planning, and not get defensive about their criticism, because a lot of men, feminine men, they will get, what do you call it, defensive and like emotional if their friends criticize them. Masculine men, they think, okay, this guy wants the best for me, I should probably take his advice, but just think about that advice. Critically think about that advice. Don't just say it because your friends, don't just use it because your friends say it. But enjoy your friends' criticism is what this chapter is about. So yeah, for this you do need men that actually do call you out on your bullshit. I actually really wanna, like, I found a community, but I really wanna make a community for this channel. I'm thinking about if I'm gonna make that paid or not. I'm like thinking about the details right now, but there's definitely gonna come a community. I don't want to make it like some bullshit community. I want it to be really good, and I had ideas to make it like a system where you have a mentor, people around you, so friends, and mentee, which basically means people you help as well, because that's the fastest way to learn. By having like that, just imagine that you have in a community, you just have a guy that's above you that helps you with everything. You have your friends that keep you accountable, and you have another guy that you need to be accountable and you're responsible for. Imagine how fast you would learn. So that's just a system I want to get in place. But yeah, man. Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, this is, so you do actually need men that actually will call you on your bullshit. Not like little bitch boys that say, oh, why don't you come play video games with us? Yeah, you need masculine men to do this. If you don't know your purpose, discover it now. This one is very, very obvious to me. If you don't know your purpose, you're literally living life like a feather. You have no meaning. Meaning comes from polarity and from a goal behind that. So there is no good without bad. There is no sun without rain. There is no fire. Okay, there is fire. Okay, but you understand. There is no sun without light, etc., etc. But also, you can't put meaning on those things when there is no goal. Like most people's goal, when you ask them, okay, how are you? And people say good. And that's a meaning, right? Okay, I feel good right now. But the reason people place meaning on that is because they want to feel good emotions. They want to feel emotions like happy, pride, I don't know, like good emotions, right? Good emotions. So the only reason they can say I'm feeling good is because they're succeeding at their goal. If you don't have a goal, a purpose, your life is meaningless. You are literally, you can't say anything is good or bad. You can't say, oh, today was a really good day, because you didn't pursue, like, it just doesn't make sense. If you don't have a purpose, I hope I'm explaining this right, because this makes a lot of sense to me, but I don't know if I'm articulating it correctly. So meaning can only be placed on something if you have a goal. So if you don't have a goal, life is meaningless, basically. If you have any questions about that, let me know, because I really want that to be clear. Be willing to change everything in your life. So be willing to, when you know your purpose, to just turn your whole life around, quit all the old shit you were doing, quit all the bullshit, and just get to what you really want to do. Yeah, the way you find your purpose, by the way, that this chapter talks about that a little bit as well, is by sitting down like I'm doing right now, but with a broad view. So let's say at the mountains, or you look at the sky. The sky is actually the furthest you can see. That's really good as well. You will have these really deep thoughts. And by the way, in a place you are not usually. This is my living room. I'm here all the time. I have connections and perceptions in this room. Like that chair gives me memories from when I stubbed my toe on it, and like my toe is all fucked up from that now. So I will think about that and not about my purpose. Like that chair, I literally, like, I think I broke my toe with that, but I don't know why I'm telling you that, but yeah. So that's how you find your purpose. Just sit down, think about everything. And ask why the whole time. Just think, why is the best question you can ask, because it goes way deeper. I had my brother came up with this. I kind of knew it, but my brother said it in a way where it was like, oh shit, that's actually true. When you keep asking why, you always get to like this very deep philosophical question. So this chair is red. I'm literally just using this chair. I stubbed my toe once. This chair is red. Why? Because someone painted it that way. Why? Because it's pretty. Why? Because people perceive it that way. Why? And now, like, why do people perceive this chair as pretty or nice? Like, why is it? Because it gets some status. Why? And now see, this is like a way deeper question already. Like, if you just do that with your life, okay, I wanna do ice skating. Why? I don't know. Maybe you don't want to do ice skating. Just think about this with a journal. Helps me a lot. So I'll write down my question, because otherwise my mind's just like thinking about a bunch of random shit. It helps me to stay on what I was actually thinking about. Oh yeah, this is a point I will also share with you. So this is like the step-by-step process of how you know you've completed the purpose layer, that you're not completing your purpose layer anymore. Purpose works in layers, by the way. So you pursue this purpose layer and then you get into the next one. So you suddenly have no interest in your purpose or mission whatsoever. It really felt motivating before, but now it doesn't. You don't really have any regrets of maybe ending it, or you don't really have any fear of it. You have no idea of what to do next. I don't understand the fourth point, but the fifth one is that it seems very like silly, and why the fuck would I even do that? Like, I don't know, hanging shoes to trees, for example. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. That's how your purpose will feel. And then you'll need to think about your purpose again. That's the thing. By journaling in a place you haven't been before, looking at a broad view, and asking deep questions to yourself. Don't use your family as an excuse. This is if you're oh wait, this does actually apply. So don't use your family as an excuse for not doing things. That's basically it summarized. So don't say, oh, my family is too loud, I can't work. Why? Like, that's just not why. You can ask them to be more quiet, you can wake up earlier than them. What else do people use your family for? Oh, I don't want to. This is one I had, bro. Oh, this is a good one. I don't want to make YouTube videos because I'm scared of my camera is dying, I think, or my phone. I don't know. The camera is quite good. I didn't expect that. It's like a Samsung front camera or a back camera, like just a selfie camera. But yeah. I'm scared of my family finding out. Why? You're just being authentic. You're displaying to them who you actually are. So why would your family, like, if your family doesn't like that of you, they don't like you. My phone is 4%, so let's go through it a little bit faster. Don't get lost in tasks and duties. This is such a good one. You like you realize when you're on your purpose, you'll just be stuck in like this work mode where you're just doing, and not really realize the weirdness of life and just how big life actually is, and like what, like you not really have time for these deep philosophical topics that are like make you feel so small. A good one is just that I like is just looking at the plants and just think like how the fuck does that even happen? Like why is that here? Like how does that exist? And why am I like just keep wondering sometimes. Just pause, take a deep breath. And just think like how do I even feel things right now? Why am I conscious? What is life? What is life? And then you're just in this totally different state all of a sudden, where it's just like, what the fuck? And that's really nice. Stop hoping for your woman to get each. I still need to reread these ones. Like I read this last year, but oh, that's the last point as well. Okay, I'll just read it real quick. No, I won't read it. Okay, so the last one is stop hoping for your woman to get easier. I still need to reread this one. I thought I read the first part of it. This is basically the first part of The Way of the Superior Man. It's called A Man's Way, so basically how a man should live. If you want me to share my insights on the other parts, let me know, because I would be very glad. I'll like make a better fire next time, because that's really dead. But yeah, bro, I think that's all I had to share with you, man. I really hope this helped you, and I'll see you. Yeah, man. The next time.